We have sent out the exploit and got a remote shell on a Windows machine. So let's try the options we have using our nice tool Meterpreter. Meterpreter is a whole new environment and it's very effective. It is advanced, dynamically extensible payload that uses in-memory DLL injection stagers and is extended over the network at runtime. It communicates over the stager socket and provides a comprehensive client-side Ruby API. It has nice features like command history, tab completion, channels, and more. I think that's enough for the theoretical part, so let's practice it. Type sessions again to see the list of your sessions. Now let's interact with that session. Session ID 1, which is the only session we have, by typing sessions I1. Okay. When you are on the Meterpreter console, type help. There are lots of options you can use with Meterpreter. So from the beginning, we have core commands like background, channel, close, info, IRB, migrate, quit, and the details of those commands. File system commands like cat, download, edit, or networking commands or get proxy, ifconfig, ipconfig to display interfaces. And system commands like clear evidence, execute a command, kill a process, ps to list running processes, suspend the machine, and sysinfo get some information about the remote system. And user interface commands like the idle time or key scan start, key scan stop, and then dump the keystrokes. Very useful, screenshot, etc, etc. Okay. Now let's type print working directory to get the directory where our payload has landed. This is your starting point in the remote system. Now type ls to see the list of files in that directory, and then type ps to get the process list. This will be very useful, especially for jumping to other processes. For the lateral movement and persistency, it is a good idea to collect password hashes from the victim. So type hash dump to get the hashes. So we have the administrator user, guest user, and the IE user. You can use these hashes to get the clear text passwords, or at least you can try cracking them. John the Ripper, Cain and Abel, or some online crackers are your friend for this purpose. So let's move to another command, get UID. We have anti-authority system. This command gives you the UID which you gained while exploiting the victim. If you don't see anti-authority system here, you can try get system to elevate your privileges like this, get system. It says got system via technique 1 named pipe impersonation. Alright, another nice feature of Meterpreter is getting the screenshot of the victim. So we have this screenshot. As you see, we have the screen managed in Security Manager Plus. So let's type screenshot to get that picture. You see a screenshot was saved to this location. So let's open up home and then the image. As you see, now we have it. It's very useful if the remote system is being used and there's some secret documents or something specific happening on the screen. You can simply save it and download it to your Kali. Okay, let's close this and come back to NSF console. Last but not least, you can also create a shell on Windows to directly interact with the system. Type shell to fire up a terminal and then do whatever you need, such as creating a user or giving the local admin permissions for that user. Also, see some details like the net view. Net view. Okay. You can also check the connected computers to that victim with this net view or other net comments. Let's create a user, add a user by typing net user pentester 123, this is the password, space / add. It says command completed successfully, and let's also give some privileges to that user. Net local group administrators pentester add. Okay, so let's double check if we have that user on the remote machine by switching the user pentester. If the RDP is open on that victim, it's very useful to get the graphical user interface and directly interact with the victim. Okay, let's send that back. And lastly, let's clear evidence from the remote system. To do that, let's first type exit to come back to Meterpreter, and then type clear ev to erase the logs from the victim's event database. As you see, it has wiped application, system, and security event logs. There are lots of options to do once you own the victim with Meterpreter. And let's close it down. And let's close it down too, to complete the section and the course.